Hey everybody, today we're going to be deriving the quadratic formula. So let's get started. So the first thing is we take a quadratic equation and we set it equal to 0, okay? This is how we're going to find our x values, right? Because that's what we're looking for. So we're going to utilize completing the square to figure this out, because that's really, I believe that's the only way to do this. There might be another way of deriving it, but this is the only way I know of. So if you're unfamiliar with completing the square, or if you want to know some of the intuition and derivation behind that, you can totally watch my videos on that. I'll leave a link. I have a couple videos on that. I'll leave the links in the description. But yeah, so let's just get started. So the first thing we're going to do if we want to complete the square is we want to divide by a on all of our terms, so that we can, we just have a 1 here, so that we can complete the square. So I'm going to divide by a, so we get x squared, we get that this is, we get that this is x squared, right, plus b over a x, and then plus c over a, and then we're setting that equal to 0, right? Let me just make that a little cleaner. Let me make this a little easier to see. Okay, so now from here, we can start doing some things. Yeah, we can actually complete the square. So the way we find the number we're going to try to use is we take this number and divide by 2. B over a, divide by 2, and then square it. Yeah, we have to square it. So this is going to be b over 2a squared. Okay, so I'll just write b over 2a squared. And this, we'll have to know what this is equal to. This is equal to b squared. If you square the top, and if you square the bottom, you're going to get 4a squared. Alright, so that's good to know. Leave that as a side note for now. So what we're going to do is we're going to take x squared. Okay, and so then we're going to take our b over a x. Oops, hold on. This is going to be plus b over ax, like we have there, and then plus this b squared over 2a squared, and I'm going to leave it in its form like this for now. So it's going to be b squared, actually b over 2a, and then that quantity squared, okay? And then we're going to actually subtract it off, because actually first let me add the plus c over a. And then we're going to subtract this off, because we don't actually want to add it, because that's going to be changing the value. And I'm going to use this version of, because it's the same thing. So we're going to subtract off b squared over 4a squared. And again, this is equal to 0. Alright? It's a pretty long expression, but we can simplify it now. This is just going to be x plus b over 2a all to the power of 2. So this is going to be x plus b over 2a squared. Alright? I'll make that squared a little better here. Squaring that. And then we're going to move these two terms to the other side, because all we got to do is then isolate x, which is pretty easy from this point. So then this is going to be equal to b squared over 4a squared. We'll put that first. It's going to be the positive version. And then we're going to subtract c over a. So minus c over a, right? So this is what we have now. Let me do some manipulations here. I want to combine these two fractions. So to get from a to 4a squared, we're going to multiply the top and the bottom by 4a. So we're going to do 4a and over 4a here. And then this helps us out. I'll do this side first. So we get b squared minus 4ac. So b squared minus 4ac. And then over 4a squared, like we have for both of them. So this has, we completed the square, and now we're combining the fractions, and now this is going to be x plus b over 2a, and that is squared. So this whole thing is squared. Okay, so now if we want to undo the square, we take the square root. So we get that this is x plus b over 2a, and then we're going to square root this. So the square root of this, let me just write it out first. So we got b squared oops, hold on, let me make that a little bigger. So b squared minus 4ac, when we take the square root of that, it's not going to simplify to anything, like it just can't. But when we do 4a squared, square root of 4a squared, that is just going to be 2a. So we can get rid of this bottom part. We do this here, and then this is going to be, again, square root of 4a squared is going to be 2a. I think I said 4a earlier, I meant 2a. 2a, right? So this is what we have. I hope that you're able to follow what we just did there. We actually have a 2a here and a 2a here. So we can, and actually remember your plus or minus. That is important to remember. And then from here, we can subtract it off. And since they have the same denominator, we can write it on the same fraction. So x is equal to whatever this whole thing is over 2a, right? And then since this is positive here, it's going to be negative on the other side, so we got negative b. And then we just keep what we have here, plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. And this is the quadratic formula. So yeah, I mean, it's not really that hard of a formula to derive. All you gotta do is complete the square, do some manipulations, and you get this. And yeah, like I could do the cubic formula derivation, but that's too long. I don't really understand a lot of it. But you know, if you have there are definitely good videos on YouTube, I'm sure, about that. But yeah, this is how to find the quadratic formula. I would have liked to do this as a short, but this is too long to do as a short. I couldn't do it. You know, I wouldn't even be able to do it without explaining anything. It's too much. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.